Hey everybody, got another video of my native tank here. Some of you are probably going to get tired of seeing this tank, but I'm obsessed with it right now. I've got a lot of exciting stuff going on. You can probably see the two sunfish that were just kind of giving each other what for. Well, I did add a new sunfish to the tank today. The big one you just saw swim off to the right there was the one that was originally in there. And then this one is a brand new one that I put in today. I'm pretty sure it's a different species, but I'm not 100% just yet. It's only been in there for a couple of hours, so the colors haven't really come back into it yet. It very well could be another bluegill. In fact, let's get down here on the end of the tank and see if we can see in a little bit better. So it could be another bluegill like I've already got in the tank, and you can see some marks on it where it's already been sort of banged up, knocking into stuff around in the tank since it's been in there. So he is going to keep on watching me. So there's a pretty good look at its side. I swear when I caught it, it was really bright blue across the top and it was much more yellow across the bottom. But that might very well still be a bluegill. It looks very similar to the larger one that was just chasing it around the tank. This one here has been identified for me as a green sunfish. And this big one here I got from a little community pond where the pond is stocked. And if you really get a good look at this fish's color, it has a lot of pink in it. It's a really unusually colored sunfish. So while the one I just brought home today looks really similar, I did catch that one out at the reservoir, whereas this one came from a community pond that is stocked by a company that stocks the ponds for them. So I did have someone tell me that it's very common when you have ponds that are stocked industrially, they are stocked with a hybrid, which is a cross between the bluegill and the green sunfish. And they said that judging by the looks of this fish, they can identify attributes to both the green sunfish and the bluegill. And you can see it's definitely not happy with this other one. It leaves the one alone. It leaves the smaller one alone. You know, the one that we've already established as the green sunfish. But it has not left this one alone in the last half an hour that I've been kind of in and out checking on the progress and seeing how everybody's settling in. So this could be some initial sorting out some pecking order, or it could be the beginning of the end for the smaller fish. If this kind of behavior doesn't continue, it would only be a matter of time before the smaller fish was, you know, either harassed to death or physically beaten to death. These sunfish are very aggressive fish when they want to be. So I'm really kind of surprised to see this one being the aggressive one. So I thought when I caught it, the smaller one up there in the corner, this one here that's trying desperately to get away, I thought that was a completely different species, and then I put it in the tank and it suddenly doesn't look that different than this other one over here. But I still do think they are slightly different. So if anybody else has an opinion about the idea of this one back here being a hybrid, a cross between the green and the bluegill, I'd be interested to hear your opinion about that, because I don't know anything about them stocking. I don't know whether they, the town stocks it personally, or if the state stocks it through the Department of Natural Resources. I'm not really sure how that works with these ponds getting stocked, and I don't know if they specify what they want the pond stocked with, or what have you. It's really a shame this one is going to be so aggressive and get so big and such a huge appetite on it, because they really are absolutely gorgeous fish. I always thought the green sunfish were kind of bland and boring, but they are not. This one is absolutely beautiful. So that was a brief introduction to my new fish. I am getting ready to run out right now and get some little tadpoles. It was recommended that I try some. I'm not sure whether the fish will feed on them or not. If they do, that's great. I can put lots of them in the tank and it'll be interesting to watch the natural behavior. If the fish don't feed on the tadpoles, I don't want a huge tank full of tadpoles, so I'm not going to put a lot in at first. But we'll see what happens. I'm expecting them to be food for somebody. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed. I will be doing a video here real soon of releasing some tadpoles in the tank, and I'll definitely do the video while I'm releasing them, just in case they wind up getting gobbled up before I have a chance to pick up my camera. I'm sure a few of them will make it to the bottom and get hidden, even if they do become snack food very quickly. I think we will get to see at least a few of them survive for a little while at least. Anyway, make sure you're subscribed. That way you won't miss any of that or anything else I got coming up. Again, I'm a little fascinated with this tank right now. This is my native tank. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.